Why does suffering feel like it drowns us, when in truth, it may be the very ground where beauty is born? This is part 9 of Cure Insomnia Naturally with Zen Stories for deep sleep, a 14-part journey towards stress relief, inner peace, and a life transformed. Tonight's teaching, No Mud, No Lotus, offers a luminous reminder. Without the weight of mud, there can be no blooming flower. As you listen, the heaviness of your struggles will soften, and the hidden strength within you will begin to rise, guiding you gently toward rest and renewal. Next, in The Thief and the Moon, we'll witness how even in loss, an untouchable light remains. And further ahead, in the final episode, lies a hidden bridge where everything you've been seeking comes into view. And if you wish, let the comments hold a symbol of your own lotus, a small truth or lesson born from your pain. In this shared stillness, scattered across the world, we breathe as one. No mud, no lotus. Can the mud of hardship bloom into a lotus of peace? We spend so much of our lives trying to avoid the mud. We seek purity, cleanliness, comfort, and ease. We see struggle, pain, confusion, and sorrow as obstacles to our happiness, as stains on our ideal life. We believe that peace and enlightenment are to be found on a high, pristine mountaintop, far away from the messy, complicated, and often painful realities of human existence. But one of the most profound and hopeful teachings in all of Buddhism offers a radical reframe of this perspective. It is captured in a simple, powerful phrase, a mantra of resilience and transformation. No mud, no lotus. Tonight, as you seek the restful waters of deep sleep, let us wade into the meaning of this timeless wisdom. Let us learn to see our difficulties not as problems to be eliminated, but as the very soil from which our greatest beauty and wisdom can grow. Settle into your body, feel its weight, its warmth, its simple, earthy presence. Let go of the struggle against what is. Just for this moment, allow everything to be exactly as it is. Imagine a pond. It is not a crystal clear, sanitized swimming pool. It is a natural, living body of water. And at the bottom of this pond is a thick, rich layer of dark, murky mud. It is made of decay, rotting leaves, fish waste, decomposed matter. It is opaque, smelly, and by all conventional standards, dirty. This is the mud. In our lives, the mud is our suffering. It is our fear, our anger, our grief, our confusion, our trauma. It is our burnout, our loneliness, our self-doubt. It is all the messy, difficult, and painful stuff that we wish we could get rid of. It is the very ground of our human challenges. And from the heart of this mud, a single stem begins to grow. A lotus stem. It does not try to escape the mud. It is born from it. It draws its nourishment, its life force, its its very substance from the rich, dark, fertile ground of the mud. The stem pushes slowly, patiently, upward through the murky water. The water represents the flow of daily life, with all its currents of activity, emotion, and interaction. The stem moves through it, steadily reaching for the light. And then it happens. The stem breaks the surface of the water, and a tightly closed bud emerges into the open air and the sunlight. And there, in the light of awareness, the lotus flower opens. Its petals are pristine, radiant, and perfectly formed. Not a single drop of mud, not a single stain from the murky water clings to it. It rests on the surface of the pond, a symbol of purity, beauty, and awakening, while its roots remain firmly anchored in the dark mud below. The lotus does not exist in spite of the mud. It exists because of the mud. The mud is not an obstacle to the lotus. It is an essential condition for its existence. This is the meaning of no mud, no lotus. Without our struggles, we cannot grow. Without our pain, we cannot cultivate compassion. Without our confusion, we cannot find clarity. Without our fear, we cannot develop courage. Our difficulties are not mistakes in the design of our life. They are the curriculum. They are the fertile soil that has been given to us for our spiritual growth. This teaching from Zen Master Thich, Enhat Han, and other Buddhist masters is a profound form of emotional healing. It changes our relationship with our own mud. Instead of seeing our difficulties as evidence that we are flawed or that life is against us, we can begin to see them with a new kind of respect and even gratitude. We can say to our anxiety, "You are the mud that can teach me about presence." "Hello, my grief," we can whisper. "You are the mud that will grow my heart into a vessel of deep compassion for all who suffer." "Thank you, burnout," we might acknowledge. "You are the rich, dark soil that is forcing me to learn about setting boundaries and honoring my own needs." This is not about romanticizing or seeking out suffering. It is about learning how to handle the mud that life inevitably gives us. The practice is to not get stuck in the mud, wallowing in it, identifying with it, believing we are the mud, nor is it to try to live only in the flower, pretending the mud and the stem don't exist, which is a form of spiritual bypassing. The practice is to be the whole plant, to be rooted in the reality of our challenges, to patiently move through the waters of our daily lives, and to continually open to the light of awareness, allowing our innate beauty and wisdom to bloom. Without mud, there is no lotus. Without struggle, no awakening. As you lie here, on the edge of sleep, you can connect with this powerful image. Your bed can be the surface of the pond. The difficulties of your day, the worries that churn in your mind, the aches in your body, this is your mud. Don't fight it. Don't try to scrub it clean. Just acknowledge its presence. This is the mud I have today. And know that within this mud, the seed of a lotus is already present. Your innate capacity for peace, for wisdom, for love is right there waiting. It is your true nature. Your breath can be the stem. With each gentle inhale and exhale, feel yourself patiently, steadily rising toward the surface, toward the light. You don't have to force it. The growth is natural. It is happening on its own. And your awareness, this simple, quiet act of noticing your breath, of feeling your body, is the sunlight. In the light of your gentle, non-judgmental attention, the flower of your being can begin to unfold. There is no need to be perfect. There is no need to be free of all problems. You just need to be willing to be with your mud, trust in the process of growth, and open to the light. Let this be a soothing spiritual story that reframes your struggles. They are not a sign that you are failing. They are a sign that you are fertile. You have been given rich soil. Something beautiful is trying to grow. But what of the beauty that is already present all around us, completely independent of our struggles? What of the treasure that shines freely in every moment, unnoticed, while we are so focused on our mud and our lotuses? In the tale of the thief and the moon, we'll find a different kind of wealth, a beauty so simple and inherent that it is waiting for you to claim it, even now. For tonight, rest in the knowledge that everything in your life, the light and the dark, the joy and the pain, is part of your path. It is all compost for the flower of your heart. Allow yourself to sink into the rich, dark, and nourishing mud of deep, restorative sleep, trusting that on the other side, a new blooming awaits. The lotus unfolds its petals, reflecting the moon's quiet light